Yeah, hi there. These comments are for H, and I am Michael, and I'm going to listen to your pronunciation lesson number 19. Okay, let's see what we have. Let me find the what I just downloaded here. Give me a second, and then okay, we got it. Okay, so in this case, you're working, it looks like, on the P and the B consonant sound. So P and B, P, B. So you have to be careful. You're actually producing those with enough air. Okay, here you go.
Burning pain. Lesson 19. Voice recording exercise 1. 1. The pain can be a shooting pain, a burning pain, or even an extremely piercing pain.
Okay, let's try a couple words there. Burning, you got to get that R in the middle there. Burning, not burning, but burning. Not piercing, but piercing pain. And make the word pain a little bit longer. Pain. The pain can be a shooting pain, a burning pain, or even an extremely piercing pain.
2. A time capsule is a container that is filled with objects that show important things about the way people live in a certain time and place.
Right. Then the word live. It's not live. It's it. Live in a certain time and place.
3. Insulin has already been made by incorporating genetic materials into bacteria, the cultures of which have become synthesizers of insulin.
Okay, not bad.
4. Laboratory researchers in Europe demonstrated that gray parrots could learn the kinds of symbolic and conceptual tasks that are generally considered as or prerequisites for complex cognitive and communicative skills.
Okay. Now again, it's not skills, but skills. So be careful of that. You got to make sure you got the meet, mit, heat, hit, beat, bit, seat, sit, it.
5. Vampire bats.
Vampire with the V with more vibration. Vampire bats
can move side to side and backward, similar to a spider.
Spider, not spider, but spider, similar to a spider.
Instead of taking off in flight from the ground, these birds actually launch themselves into the air with the powerful pectoral muscles.
Okay. All right, let's work on this one again. So let's do these 5 sentences. I want you to read with me here. Number 1. The pain can be a shooting pain, a burning pain, or even an extremely piercing pain. 2. A time capsule is a container that is filled with objects that show important things about the way people live in a certain time and place. 3. Insulin has already been made by incorporating genetic material into bacteria, the cultures of which have become synthesizers of insulin. 4. Laboratory researchers in Europe demonstrated that gray parrots could learn the kinds of symbolic and conceptual tasks that are generally considered as or co-requisites for complex cognitive and communicative skills. Number 5. Vampire bats can move side to side and backward, similar to a spider. Instead of taking off in flight from the ground, these bats actually launch themselves into the air with powerful pectoral muscles. Okay, now let's go to your voice recording, the paragraph.
Lesson 19, Voice Recording Exercise 2. A degree in sociology is an excellent springboard for entering the world of business, industry, and organizations. The sociological perspective is crucial for working in today's multi-ethnic and multinational business environment.
Okay.
An undergraduate sociology major provides valuable...
Say major, not major, but major. Major. So this is, in your case, some of what your accent is not always a non-native speaker accent. If anything, it's a British accent, because they might say major over in England. But for you, because you're wanting to identify more here in the United States, and you want your congregation in your church to kind of see you more as a natural kind of native speaker here in the United States, you want to pronounce your R's. There is one exception. If you go to the northeast area of the United States, for example, Boston, in Boston they park their cars outside. They don't really say park cars. They say park cars. So there are a few areas in the United States in which they don't, or the speakers in those regions don't pronounce their R's at the end or in the middle of their words. And Boston, Massachusetts would be an example, one of those areas.
Valuable insights into social factors such as race, ethnicity, gender, age, education, and social class that affect...
Now that is exactly the kind of intonation that makes me happy. You said race, ethnicity, gender, age, education. So you had A, B, C, D, E. So all of those items that you were saying, you had your tone slightly inflected at the end of each of those areas, and that, my friend, makes it very easy to understand what you're saying. So that was brilliant how you did that at the end of there. So very good work.
And how organizations operate.
Exactly. You know, you got a really nice, you're a very pleasant, your voice is really, really easy to listen to, by the way. You know, I know you have some pronunciation issues you're working on, but you have a really, really good tone, I think, to your voice. I would have no trouble listening to you on a Sunday, hearing you speak. Okay, here we go. Let's read this one more time. You ready? A degree in sociology is an excellent springboard for entering the world of business, industry, and organizations. The sociological perspective is crucial for working in today's multi-ethnic and multinational business environment. An undergraduate sociology major provides valuable insights into social factors such as race, ethnicity, gender, age, education, and social class that affect work and how organizations operate. All right, I think we're good. So I think overall, you're doing a pretty good job with your practice. Now remember, I want you to keep that speaking and pronunciation journal. So today, you should have written in your journal about some problems with the R. When the R is at the end of a word or in the middle of the word, you have to remember to more clearly pronounce that word. So it's not burning, but burning. It's not piercing, but piercing. So just be careful of the medial R and that final R consonant sound at the ends of words. All right, there you go.